getting into this game here. Levinashi versus Palmtree. Definitely gonna be interesting bout that we have here on our hands. This Boldvar, like I called it out from the start, it's gonna be interesting indeed. But you know, you mentioned that level 100 Yumiko, so I'm interested to see, you know, what does Levinashi have in, you know, what does he have prepared for us, or what do they have prepared for us, here in this game number 1.
3, 2, 1.
Something that will be interesting to see is not only will he have to wake up in game, but also in real life. Palmtree Panic was asleep. So let's see how that goes into the gameplay here in her set. But so far, Levinashi being able to bring out the bow, do some cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay, you know, starting off this game is we're about 20 seconds in, but it's still looking, you know, pretty kind of back and forth between both of these players. But you know, it's low-key, I'm getting, you know, deja vu from the Skeldra and Fazaru set. And
Absolutely.
Heartbleed gets a ground pound on arm, and it leads to the KO. And now we're gonna have the options to juggle weapons and stick on this hammer. And I believe, is this the Cure Seeker hammer? Am I mistaken?
I have no idea.
I think this is a rare hammer skin. I could be wrong, but this is like the classic EU like Boldvar drip. This is like ancient EU Boldvar drip. This is like the drip that what do you call it? Hyson and Simple and, you know, all of those other goats used to play back in the day. But I respect Heartbleed for bringing it out. It low-key gave me some you know, reflection moments there on the good old brawlhalla days. But
The nostalgia.
yeah, some nostalgia, man. Heartbleed actually hitting me with a dose of nostalgia, but you know, Levinashi here looking to smack Heartbleed down into the void. He gets the Ensig, leads to the KO, and that's gonna be tying up the style counts here. And you know, Levinashi has a hill to climb here against Palmtree, but oh my goodness, Palmtree really into GC downsig and the leads to the KO. That's a full stock lead for you.
That was a really good play from Palmtree. Absolutely waking up. You can just see the gameplay getting better as time progresses here.
Indeed.
Levinashi getting thrown around like a... Never mind, I forgot the word. Ignore me.
Like a ragdoll.
Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you.
Random ragdolls. Levinashi's looking for that you know, that Yumiko special to GC sidestick to return back to stage, but Palmtree had it scouted, got that nice stomp with the Ensig there, but now Levinashi's over on this bow. Let's see what they got on the bow. You got a level 100 to Yumiko. Let's see what you have on this bow here. You gotta take 2 stocks out of Palmtree, but the way Palmtree is playing right now, it doesn't seem like you could even get this second stock out of Levinashi. What's gonna be your answer back? How are you gonna get your get back? You can't, because Palmtree's gonna get that stomp into here. Leads to the KO, and that's gonna be game 1, going towards Palmtree.
Palmtree Panic up against Levinashi. That was a very good play from Palmtree Panic. I'm still caught so off guard with that play. That's going right into that sig. If I was Levinashi, I'd be really scared right now. But still, Valhalla and level 100 in Palmtree left.
I believe they're maybe restarting, perhaps.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna give them maybe they're just going to get some water or something. I don't know. But yeah, they're gonna we're gonna wait on them a little bit. But you know, talk about that first game there. I mean, okay, yeah, they're back already. But talk about that first game. I mean, it was a pretty crazy plays coming in from Palmtree here to start off, and you know, Levinashi also had some moments where you know, Levinashi also had some moments where they kind of popped off as well too. But it's gonna be interesting
Like
to
that
see.
Ensig on the side of the wall.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see, you know, what does Levinashi do. I mean, they made it so far here in the top 8. They probably had an amazing run shot today's tournament. You know, how do you fight this opponent here, especially because you're on loser's side? We're not on winner's side anymore, folks. We're on the loser side of things. We're on the elimination side of things. If you lose this set here, you're gonna be going home, and you're not gonna have a chance at that $20 for first place. Neither are you gonna be getting well, I mean, this is not even top 6 yet. Whoever wins this goes to the top 6 and gets those codes. So if you lose here, you're not gonna get anything, except, well, I guess a tournament, you know, a tournament style on YouTube. But still, you're not gonna be getting much. So, you know, Levinashi, you know, what's gonna be adjustment here, because it seems like Palmtree is just crazy on his hammer as they get that stomp and side sig, and it leads to the KO. And you know, Palmtree's just doing such a wonderful job on this Boldvar pick. you know, man, it's just this Volcar is just amazing to see. Whether it's on the sword, whether it's on the hammer, they're doing wonderful all around.
That was a very good setup from Levinashi there with those two Sigs working together, able to bring Palmtree flings off into the distance, but was not able to get that KO. Levinashi still going for everything to try to get that stock out on Palmtree. As I say, that was able to hit them to oblivion, but still came back until that side Sig came in and ended it out there. But now it is just a stock equality. They're equal on stocks right now, but Levinashi is taking a lot more damage, so let's see if this hammer can do some work on Palmtree to try to even it up the best you can before Palmtree does that.
Yeah, that's a stomp there, and Palmtree gets that stock there, and you know, once again, it seems like Palmtree has basically a whole entire stock lead ahead of them. And like I said, whether it's the sword, whether it's the hammer, Palmtree's cooking all around, man. And you know, how is Levinashi's gonna, you know, he picks up the hammer, they pick up the hammer now, but how are you gonna, you know, make the correct adjustments now to get these two stocks off? It's the second game right now, and it seems like just Palmtree is progressively just getting better and better and building on leads after leads. And Levinashi, you gotta fight back. You gotta try your best to get the second stock out of here. That's gonna be the start. You don't want to be going in a 2 stock right now in game number 2. Just as I said, that's a nice air there coming in from Levinashi. Gets that KO. It's tied up in the stock count, but once again, a hill to climb here from Levinashi. Can they do it against someone like Palmtree?
Kept his curse.
Yeah, it took a little while to kick in, but it kicked in at the end of the day. Good stuff there coming in from Palmtree, able to get that KO. And you know, 538 damage to 372. Pretty good stuff, pretty good numbers. And yeah, we're gonna be going straight back into it. And you know, with those quick lock-ins, you know that they're not gonna be changing legends. You're not gonna be swapping off anything. It's gonna be interesting to see here. What's the adjustment here from Levinashi? Yon, this is your tournament game here. If you lose this, you're out. And you know, you don't want to be out of the tournament going into 8th place. You know, I mean, top 8 is great, but still, you don't want to be going in 8th place.
Still super impressive.
Yeah. So let's see what's gonna be the adjustment from Levinashi, if there's any. Let's see what they got here today.
Palmtree able to get some good hits in, already getting an early lead inside this match, but Levinashi bringing out the recovery to be able to get back on stage without getting edge guarded. Palmtree Panic is doing a very good job at keeping Levinashi on their toes. That Insig came in, and Palmtree Panic is gimping them. They are done.
Yeah, that was a crazy play coming from Palmtree. I mean, I was just updating the scoreboard and stuff like that, and I just heard recovery after recovery being snuffed out from Palmtree. Like, Palmtree just went crazy on Levinashi there, and you know, they're still going crazy right now into building this lead right now. Levinashi goes so low, and the ground pound they don't touch, and what a misplay, because right now Palmtree has a 2-stock lead right now. Game 1, I mean, was looking crazy. Game 2 looked even a little bit crazier, but game number 3 is looking the craziest because Palmtree is playing out of their minds right now over on the hammer, almost tying up, I mean, close to tying up the damage. But Levinashi, you're over on his bow. Well, swaps out the bow. You're picking up the hammer now. Okay, you're still on the hammer, but you gotta try to get this KO on Palmtree and deny the 3-stock. Does so with the end sig. It now swaps out to a fresh hammer. It's looking rough for Levinashi right now on what is or could be their last game.
Absolutely. But Levinashi still is not wanting to go out like that. Is getting very good strings in a row here. But Palmtree Panic able to get a hit in, kind of ruining the flow of Levinashi's streak there. And that is KO, bringing us to another 3-0 here in our game. I mean, in our top 8.
Yeah, in game number 3 as well too. That's pretty crazy stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. For another 3-0, like, wow, it's been legit. This is a tournament of 3-0s. Like, that's absurd.